Year. This is a once a year product that I have made basically for us to eat, and it is, I mean, it looks a bit scary I suppose, especially when it's in a backpack bag, but it is an entire pig's leg from the hock, like in a ham hock, but still attached to the foot, and then it's been boned out and stuffed with cotechino, and it's called Zampone. It's a very traditional Italian thing to have on New Year's. It's New Year's Day today, so we're going to have it as a sort of a feast. Unfortunately, it's a feast for 2 adults and 2 small children, whereas actually it feeds probably 10 people. But you know, COVID-19 bites. What are you going to do? So we're going to do it dead quick. All I've got to do is basically take the label off. This is going in my fish kettle, which I've never had the opportunity to use before. Someone gave us a fish kettle. Check it out. It's pretty cool. It's clearly never been used before. It's boiling a bit fast as well. We're going to turn it down. So into there I have got my sausage. I'm just going to keep it on a really low simmer with the lid on until it's done. I think that'll take quite a long time because it's massive. We'll say 45 minutes. It's already been cooked, but you know. And I'm at the same time going to make some lentils, and I've done lentils before on a different video for the cotechino, which is exactly the same as this, but the only difference is that the cotechino is in a normal sausage skin, a big one, but a normal sausage skin, and the zampone is inside a boned out trotter, which is going to be extra exciting for people like me who dig that kind of thing, and slightly intimidating to everybody else. But it's good. It'll be really nice, and Dot might be scared, but I'm confident that she will actually like it. So we're going to have it with the celeriac because we don't really have anything else anyway, and celeriac's nice. And we've got a leek, and we've got some shallots, and we'll find some garlic from somewhere, and we'll do some stuff with it. Basically we're going to braise it with olive oil because it's kind of nice and Italian. And these things are done. The lentils, they've just been cooked in water with a few coriander seeds, and then we're going to just drain them but save the water. So in here, my fancy fish kettle. Check out the fish kettle, which has clearly never been used before. We have a zampone, which is a spectacular meaty treat from Modena in Italy, and it's basically an entire pig's leg, well, an entire pig's, from the knee down, what's that called?
Shin.
Yeah, it's like the shin, boned out like a sock, and then stuffed with the same sausage that we put in cotechino, which I make all the time, but this is like a once a year treat because it's quite tricky to make, and it's a beast.
Maybe it's much too early in the game.
I remember Camderboard doing one of these. I'm sure it was on New Year's Eve as well. And like his dad came in and he was like, j'ai jamais vu quelqu'un appeler whatever celeriac is in French, I can't remember. Celery. And like, because his dad wanted him to be using a peeler, you know, like speed peeler, which is a massive pain in the arse, like going like that about 1,000,000 times to get all. And Camderboard basically did it. He was like, and he like started doing it with a peeler, and then when his dad left, he put it down and did it with a knife again. And I was like, wow. Camderboard's dad once told me off for chopping the ends off a carrot with a knife instead of using a peeler. I was like, he said that he'd never seen anything so wasteful in his entire life, and I was like looking at him going. He went, j'ai jamais vu ça de ma vie. Quel gaspillage. Like that. And it was because I'd chopped the ends, that much off the ends of some carrots with a knife instead of peeling like you know, a tiny little layer. But he was quite a cool guy actually, but he was just tight. And he was saying, like, how much carrot would you waste over a period of a year? And I'm like, about 4 carrots. Like, but anyway, I kept my mouth shut. You have to save one millionth of a penny every time you make a celeriac, which means that at the end of the year, you've saved yourself 5p. We've got just some celeriac that's been braised in olive oil and water, salt, pepper. It's got a little bit of diced shallot in, and obviously thyme, yeah. And we just want it to be like, well, when it tastes nice, we'll take it off. And if it gets too dry, we need to cook it with a lid on. And if it gets too dry, we'll add a bit more water. And we want it to be sort of like a thick, sort of sludgy sort of soup with it. And then this is the lentils, which is shallots, garlic. If we had celery, we would definitely put celery in because celery makes it really nice, but we haven't got any. And then these lentils that have been cooked already, but they're still al dente, or at least they should be. They are. And then we're going to whack them in. So you're sweating the vegetables, the aromatics, not colouring them in olive oil. But it makes them go sweet. That pan's not quite big enough. And then we're going to add a little bit of water once this is sort of mixed. And then, look, the pig's foot is still fine. And that's more or less going to be it. We're going to have a salad, and I'm going to make a little reduction with the cooking liquor that is inside the backpack bag of the sausage, with a bit of vinegar, and that will just make it extra nice and rich. It's already going to be rich. And we're going to have some nice red wine and nothing to do in the afternoon. Although it's already the afternoon, isn't it? God, it's more like tea time to be honest, but never mind. Sorry, but we're going to season it with salt, pepper and olive oil, like really nice olive oil, the best olive oil you can get. Greek olive oil direct from Ormskirk, which is really genuinely one of the nicest olive oils I've ever had. So nice. He's won some awards as well, look, great taste, 1 star 2020. That's quite hard to get that. So well done, Craig. Right, check out. So that's been boiling or simmering I suppose, for 45 minutes easily. I've just taken it out of here in my cool fish kettle that was a present. That's it, see all that juice, we're going to make something with that. See how gelatinous it is because of like how thick that liquid is. All it is the juices from the liquid, from the bag, and a little bit of nice vinegar. Like balsamic vinegar is good to use, but we've got a nice muscatel vinegar. Yeah, it's nice, so use that. Anyway, that'll do. Dinner say servy. You finished?
That's the end now.
Right, are you ready?